Dharma is to be aligned with the nature, with ourselves, with oneself. Because if we are stronger, if we are on path, then we can guide other people as well with the righteousness. Hello, welcome to Dharma Cafe. This cafe is not an ordinary cafe. It's a groundbreaking podcast that brings the true timeless wisdom of Vedic philosophy into conversation with the 21st century life. Hosted by me, my name is Harsha Shukla. I moved to the UK in 1977 and built my life here as both a mother and a business owner and a community leader, serving as a president of Hindu Society in Lancaster for more than 20 years. I have been honored with an MBE from the Queen for services to the interfaith relation, had the privilege of representing our community at the Commonwealth ceremony recently at Westminster Abbey. This podcast is where I share reflections, wisdom, and a conversation from my journey rooted in faith, community, and life experience. And let's have a cup of tea over and imagine sitting down with a thoughtful friend who helps you explore life's biggest questions through the lens of Hindu philosophy. No preaching, no dogma, just authentic conversation. So come and join me for Dharma Cafe. Thank you. Today, I'm here to talk with the world-distinguished, honorable Pujya Bhaishri Rameshbhai Oza. What can I say about that? I'm very humble that he has given me the permission to talk with me on this Dharma Cafe. What is Dharma? Why it's important in our life? But before I start with him to talk about and his understanding and his wisdom, let me say something about Pujya Bhaishri. What can I say? I'm just putting his dedication in a nutshell. His dedication towards the younger generation is to grant the opportunity of education for each student to fully flourish and fulfill their potential. It is only possible for a nation to truly prosper with the well-developed, virtuous citizen whose character is molded by value-based education. Bhaishri and our Sanskriti literature and scripture says Vasudeva Kutumbakam. That means whole universe is one family. And only through holistic development as an individual, we can create a caring community rather than the crowds who has got no goals in the life. But if we educate them, give them a right education and truly human values must be the core of this development, free from the discrimination. This is the life mission of Pujya Bhaishri, who has dedicated himself towards whole his life about bringing up the right education for younger generation. He is a committed spiritual leader, educationalist, and a humanitarian. Pujya Bhaishri is globally renowned guide and mentor. And this vision of him has led to the establishment of education campuses in Gujarat, India, under the motto of Vidya, Vivek, and Vikas. So when we get the knowledge, so then we become with the haughtiness and arrogance and everything. So having a knowledge brings us the humbleness and a politeness. And with that humbleness, we can prosper with everybody. So today, I am going to ask Bhaishri, what is Dharma?
It is said in our scriptures, Yato abhyudaya nishreyasa siddhi sadharma. In this world, in your life, if you prosper, and in your next life, if you get and realize God, that is Dharma. In other words, Dharma is a code of conduct about do's and don'ts. It is said in Ramcharitmanas, Vidhi nishedhamai kalimalaharani, karama katha rabinandani bharani. There is Vidhi, means do's. There is Nishedh, means don'ts. જે don'ts છે એને આપણે કરીએ તો પાપ લાગે અને જે વિધિ એટલે કે કરવા યોગ્ય કર્મ છે એ કરીએ તો પુણ્ય થાય. પુણ્યનું ફળ સુખ છે અને પાપનું ફળ દુઃખ છે. Everyone wants happiness in their life. કોઈને દુઃખ જોતું નથી. જો દુઃખ નથી જોતું તો દુઃખ થાય એવા કર્મ ન કરો. જો સુખની ઈચ્છા છે તો જેનાથી સુખ પ્રાપ્ત થાય એવા કર્મ કરો. આવી સીધી સાદી સમજ દેના દ્વારા મળે છે એનું નામ ધર્મ. અને એટલા માટે ધર્મ જીવનમાં સ્વીકારવો દરેકને માટે અનિવાર્ય છે. Even if you do not believe in God and do not go to temple or a holy place and practice prayer and rituals daily, no worries. But you have to follow the path of Dharma. That is mandatory to be a good human being. As you just before a couple of minutes you said, it is said in our scriptures, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. We believe that this whole is one family. So, Dharma teaches you how to behave with your family members, your fellow human beings, how to behave with other living beings on this planet Earth, other than human beings, and how to behave with Mother Nature. So, ધર્મ છે એ આપણા કલ્યાણ માટે, આપણા ભલા માટે, આપણા સુખ માટે અનિવાર્ય વસ્તુ છે. એટલા માટે જો ધર્મ નહીં હોય તો ધર્મેણ હીના પશુભિ સમાના, પછી માણસ સામાન્ય પશુ થઈ જાય. That is what dharma is.
So what Bhaishri is saying, that having dharma, that means the knowledge, as a living as a compassionate human being, caring for community, caring for universe, caring for nature, Mother Nature and everything. Otherwise, the God has created a human being, and if we don't follow the dharma, we will end up like a animal kingdom, where animal has got no in-depth humanity or understanding or love or compassion towards each other. So that's what the dharma teaches us in Bhaishri's language. And I'm going to ask Bhaishri about what is the importance of understanding and learning about Sanskrit language.
It is said we believe in India that Sanskrit is the mother of all the languages in India. Sanskrit is Dev Bhasha, the language of gods. Sanskrit word literally means cultured. So it's the language of cultured people, very highly educated and enlightened. It is language of those kind of people, rishis. They say nowadays that Sanskrit is now dead language. No, Sanskrit is Dev Bhasha. Of course, people do not use it in their day-to-day life. But the whole divine scriptures is in Sanskrit as far as Sanatana Dharma is concerned. And that is why to learn Sanskrit is very beneficial for your own culture, for your own knowledge, પ્રજ્ઞા, જ્ઞાન, વિવેક, એ બધા માટે થઈને સંસ્કૃત બહુ જરૂરી છે. જો સંસ્કૃત બચશે તો સંસ્કૃતિ બચશે. જો સંસ્કૃત નહીં હોય તો જીવન વિકૃત થતું જશે. એટલે જીવનને જો સંસ્કૃત બનાવવું હોય તો સંસ્કૃત ભાષાની, દેવ ભાષાની જરૂર છે. બહુ બધા લોકો નથી જાણતા, બહુ બધા લોકો નથી બોલતા, એ વાત સાચી છે. પણ બધા લોકો ઘી ન ખાય તેથી કરીને ઘી અમૃત ન મટી જાય. બહુ બધા લોકોને અમૃત ન મળે તેથી કરીને અમૃતનો મહિમા ઓછો ન થાય. તો સંસ્કૃત દેવ ભાષા છે. ઇન્ડિયામાં હું કહેતો રહેતો હોઉં છું કે ભાઈ અનેક ભાષાઓ છે, દરેક રાજ્યની પોતાની ભાષા છે, પણ સંસ્કૃતને લાગે વળગે ત્યાં સુધી આખા હિન્દુસ્તાનમાં સંસ્કૃત પ્રત્યે લોકોને પ્રેમ તો છે. ભલે નથી જાણતા, નથી બોલતા, પણ સંસ્કૃત માટેનો એક આદર, એક રિસ્પેક્ટ બધા લોકોના મનમાં છે. અને એ અર્થમાં સંસ્કૃત આખા ભારતને જોડનારી ભાષા બની શકે. એટલા માટે સંસ્કૃતના ડેઇલી પ્રેયર્સના થોડા શ્લોકો આપણા અહીંયાના બાળકો પણ શીખે, એને ભણાવાય. ભગવદ્ ગીતા તમે વાંચી શકો અને એનો અર્થ થોડો સમજી શકો. એટલું બેસિક સંસ્કૃત તમે ભણો તો એ તમારા માટે બહુ સારું છે, તમારા બાળકો માટે સારું છે. તમારા પરિવારની અંદર એક સંસ્કારી વાતાવરણ બને અને તમે એક આદર્શ પરિવાર બનો, એ માટે થઈને સંસ્કૃત ભાષાનો બહુ મોટો ફાળો હોઈ શકે. એ હિસાબે થઈને સંસ્કૃત થોડું ઘણું જાણો, થોડું ઘણું ભણો તો સરસ રહેશે. અને એક બીજી વસ્તુ કે સંસ્કૃત અને સંસ્કૃતના વેદો જ્યારે ભણતા હોય છે ને અમારા બાળકો પણ, ઋષિકુમારો, આ સ્ટડી પછી સામે આવેલું પરિણામ છે કે એનાથી એની સ્મૃતિ શક્તિ, મેમરી પાવર એટલો બધો ડેવલપ થાય છે કે એને ઘણું બધું યાદ રહી જાય. એટલે સંસ્કૃત એમાં પણ બહુ મદદ કરે છે. અને કમ્પ્યુટર સાયન્સના આ જમાનામાં તો હવે એવું કહેવાય છે સંસ્કૃત ઇઝ ધ મોસ્ટ કમ્પ્યુટર ફ્રેન્ડલી લેંગ્વેજ ઇન ધ વર્લ્ડ. કારણ કે સંસ્કૃતનું ગ્રામર એટલું બધું પરફેક્ટ છે. એમાં જે લખાય તે બોલાય, જે બોલાય તે બધું લખી શકાય. There is nothing like silent word in Sanskrit. This is the beauty of Sanskrit. એટલે સંસ્કૃત શીખવાથી અલ્ટિમેટલી બીજા બધા સબ્જેક્ટ્સની અંદર પણ છોકરાઓને વધારે સારા માર્ક્સ આવે છે. આવું સંસ્કૃત ભણનારા વિદ્યાર્થીઓ કહેતા હોય છે, એ એનો અનુભવ છે. અને મારો પોતાનો પણ એ અનુભવ છે.
And I also can add, Bhaishri, with your permission, that in this world, now younger generation is always saying, why? So I say, by learning Sanskrit shlokas and understanding our scriptures, they can understand what we say is right. So then they have got that in-depth knowledge of the scriptures. So then they can't say, you are just telling tales. You are not telling the truth. Am I right in saying that?
You are telling?
You are not telling the just tales. You are telling the truth. Because once you gain the knowledge, you know that what we say, once they read the language, once they know the story, then they know that there is a truth inside. And even if we say that there is this story going on, there is this scriptures, but if they have not seen, then if I say that, America exists, but if somebody has not gone and not knowing about it, they will not know where is America. But if they've gone there, they have seen or looked at it, read about it, history, so then they know, yes, America does exist. So same principle applies, that when you learn and read, then you can't say that what we are saying is not right, because they have understood that and then they have learned it. Am I right in? Yeah. Thank you, Bhaishri. And I think it is very important for younger generation to understand. And I really challenge, because younger generation likes challenge. And they think that we can do anything. And of course they can do. We are on the moon and we are going on space. Our community people represent us worldwide. And as Bhaishri says, Vasudeva Kutumbakam, have a good human being. You have to understand your goal in life, live righteously, and understand the moral value, and gain knowledge, and live with the community, and build up a community cohesion. Jai Shri Krishna, Bhaishri, and Pranam, and thank you.